Welcome back to Budget Beauty. This is Budget Beauty's The Breakdown, where I take a completed look and I tell you how I did it and what I used to do the look itself. I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force and the face behind Budget Beauty. And today is an orange look because I had an event at work and some of our colors are orange. And so I was like, well, I'll wear orange to go with my regular whatever I had on. So I had on a work t-shirt that has like our logo on it and all. And I was like, I'm not putting that on camera. So, but our logo features orange in it. So that is why I am wearing orange makeup, which I very seldom wear. So let's get into this look. So I think it turned out really nicely. This is an older wig that I have, which I absolutely adore. I got this from a hair store here in Columbia, and I trimmed the bangs across. I really like this wig. It is a really nice one because it is very curtain bangs Betty Page look. So I actually really like these bangs. And the hair itself is pretty nice. I like the tendrils that come down, the curled tendrils. I like the length of it. It's real nice. It actually sits on my head pretty well too. And I really like how the bangs turned out as I trimmed them. So yes, I do really enjoy this wig. I like this wig. I just don't wear it often because I like to keep it fresh so that I don't like run it in the ground. So this is my second one of this wig. I bought the first one in April of 2024. So there's that. But it very much gives the Betty Page look that I would like to do. So to go with this, I accessorized with a new orange flower from the same hair store that I got this hair from. And I really like this flower. This flower is nice. I had another orange flower, but I decided to get another one. It's in a different style than this one, and I like this one. This matches a lot of my other hair flowers. And so then these earrings I got. These are my Rubik's Cube earrings that I bought from the punk flea market back in the day. They are solvable Rubik's Cubes. So like if I really wanted to turn it, I could do that. But they came solved, so I didn't need to solve them. But they are actual working Rubik's Cubes. They are not super heavy. You would think they would be, but they're not. They're not very heavy. So, and then when I got home, I put on my nose ring just because I cannot wear my nose ring to work. So I was like, I want to wear my nose ring while I'm filming today. So that is why I have on my nose ring. But yeah, I thought the makeup itself turned out nice. So let's get into it. So to start, for the face, because as usual, I start with my primers for my face and my eyes. And usually I start with my eye primer to let it dry while I'm putting on face primer. So the eye primer, let's start there. The eye primer was the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is the original formula. I really like this. This is very good. It performs very well. This makeup and this eyeshadow is still fresh. Now, I put it on at 8:30 this morning. I'm looking in here like my clock is still in here. It's not. I put it on at like 8:30ish this morning, and it is about 2 o'clock now, and it's still as if I put it on at 8 o'clock or 8:30. So there's that. So that was the primer for the eyes. And then for the face primer, I used the Silky Blur. This is the Silky Blur Poreless Primer from Essence. Really like this. This performs very well also. Now, I did do a little sweating today, so that's why I'm a little shiny on the face here, right here, and right here. Because I did do a little bit of sweating. And I did not use any type of like oil control. It was a little warm. So let's talk about the eyeshadow. So once I did all of that and I got my primers on, I went in, I cut the crease with Mr. Soft Pencil Senior. That is why you see a black crease cut. I do not have an orange pencil, eyeliner pencil to cut the crease with. So, yeah, there's that. So, just freshening up this crease a little bit. Not that it needs too much, but it has moved around just a tad in the time since. Okay, so then let's talk about the eyeshadow. So for the eyeshadow, I remembered that the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place has an orange in it. So I use that as the base. I don't wear this palette often, but I do like the palette. I've used some colors in this. So I used this orange as my base. Okay, so as you can see, that's that orange. And these have some shimmer and these have some matte. This is a matte orange in this palette. Okay, so then to do as a topper, because yes, it looks like I just have on a matte, I actually have on shimmer with this as well. I used, for the matte orange, I used the Art Gallery from Essence. So this has a lot of shadows in it, and it's the rainbow. So I used, we're going to keep the plastic on so we don't get shadow everywhere. I started out using this one, and then I moved to this one. Because this one, I mean, this was giving me some shadow, but it wasn't, I mean, it was giving me some shimmer, but it wasn't giving me what I wanted. This one, however, gave me the shimmer that I wanted. So, very nice palettes. I do like these. They're pretty good. I have orange and other ones also, but these were the first two I thought of this morning, and I was like, yeah, I'll use these two and hurry it up. So then for my mascara, I used for the primer, lash primer, I used the Maybelline Sky High Lash Primer, Lash Sensational primer. And then I went in with two different mascaras, both from Essence. To start with, I used the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. And then I went in with a coat of the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. So that is why you see they are really popping today. So, really, really like both of these. You know, y'all know, as if you've been on my channel for a minute, you know that I love the Essence Lash Princess line, and they do wonders for the mascara. I can always count on Lash Effect to the False Lash Effect to do what I want it to do, and it did. It actually, up close, my lashes are extremely full and lengthwise. I am going to try to let them rest for a couple of days. I have not worn a full face of makeup in probably about a week. So, trying to let the lashes rest. So, that concluded the eyes. I did use under eye. Let's see. I have it over here. For under eye, I did come back in at the end. This is the Essence 24 Ever Ink Liner. It's still there. It's there. It's kind of there. I'm not going to freshen it up because I'm going to wind up taking it off in a couple of hours anyway. But that concluded the eyes. And I thought the eyes turned out nicely for what I was just trying to do, which was a basic orange look for work with the orange. So it did exactly what I wanted it to do. So let's talk about the face. So for the face, for the foundation, I used Trying to see if I still have it down here. I don't. What did I do with the face? Found it. Oh, there it is. I do have it down here. All right. After I primed my face and I finished my eyes and all, I then worked on the face. And I used the Essence Foundation Stick in the shade 240. That's this. As you can see, that's the shade on top. But this is the Essence Foundation Stick. Now I feel like this is not a matte. I feel like this is a dewy. It does not say whether or not it's matte or not, but I think this is a matte. I mean, I think this is a dewy because my face was kind of shiny once I put it on. And I buffed it out. Now, it buffed out real quick, but, and it was a nice buff. But yeah, I feel like that was a lot. That was a lot of shine for it to be a matte. So, I also, for my concealer, I used the Live Tinted, Hueskin Serum Concealer in the shade 3. So, this actually works really well with this foundation, with most foundations. This is my shade for brightening under eye. In the Live Tinted line. I love Live Tinted. Y'all know how much I care for Live Tinted so much, and I love them. I have a lot of things Live Tinted. I'm hoping that Live Tinted would make some lipstick, but they do not. As far as I know. Now, they make some lip something or another, but it's not lipstick, as far as I know. But if they did, I'd probably buy it because I like Live Tinted. And I like certain Live Tinted things more than others, but like I adore their mascara. The mascara is fantastic. The Hue Stick 5-in-1 complexion Hue Stick, great. Hyperpigmentation serum, great. It is really good. Like I say, the mascara is great too. That concealer is really good too. So, then for the rest of the face, we did, for blush, we did liquid blush. I used the Rare Beauty, liquid blush. And this is in the shade Grace. Now, I only did 2 dots and it didn't really show up a whole lot. This is very buildable. You have to build it. And I just wanted a little pop of color. I didn't want a whole lot of color. But this you have to build this. So 1 to 2, it's very subtle. 1 to 2 little drops ain't gonna do too much. Not on my complexion. It's not gonna do a whole lot. If I do like 3-4 drops, I'm starting to get the color that I want. So, and I didn't do that this morning. I just wanted a little bit. So I was fine with the result. So, because I knew what I was using for powder blush later was going to compensate for that. So, then I powdered my face down to set it with powder. And I used a very good one, the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder. As y'all can see, my 10 is very used up right here. This is in the shade Medium Tan. Love this. It holds the color, it mattifies my face, and I'm good. It is very good. Wet n Wild, listen, Wet n Wild, do not sleep on Wet n Wild. I have a couple of things from Wet n Wild that I absolutely swear by, and this is one of them. Now, their little multi-use sticks, I don't like those, but they can serve a purpose. They can, but everything else, Wet n Wild, do not sleep on Wet n Wild. The primers are good. The finishing powder and the setting powder, good. The lipsticks, good. The liners, good. The eyeshadow primers, good. Like I have a lot of Wet n Wild stuff. So yes. And it's budget. For the quality, the lip products, I got a Wet n Wild chrome lip gloss, and fantastic. Like, it is fantastic. So, and the price was not high. Price is very budget. I can do a whole face off of Wet n Wild and spend probably about $25. And that's picking the expensive stuff out of the Wet n Wild line. So yeah, listen, fantastic. But anyway, then for the so once I set my face, I did my powder blush, and you can see it still. It's right here. If I can see it in the mirror, but on camera it just reads as like a sheen. It's a luminous sheen. So it kind of makes my face look a little, but it's not. I like this sheen. I like how this looks. It looks like a highlighter. It's not a highlighter. This is the powder blush. This is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Luminous blush. And that liquid blush that I used earlier, this is the Soft Pinch blush, liquid blush, and it's a matte out of that line. This is a Luminous, so it's like a dewy for a blush. I usually don't like dewy. Y'all know how I feel about dewy even with this foundation I got on. I don't like dewy. However, I like this because I like how that's that right there. I didn't wear any highlighter, so it's just the blush that's on my face. And I know exactly where I put it. It's right here going down. So, and going down over here, that little sheen. I really like this. This is in the shade Happy. And this is fantastic. Now, I got some Milani baked blush that I'm going to talk about later in the beauty haul. But this is, I really, really, really like this Rare Beauty. I like Rare Beauty, period. Rare Beauty is fantastic. I'm looking down here in my my non-budget section. I have a very small non-budget section, my splurge section, as it were, and I see a lot of Rare Beauty down here. I really like Rare Beauty. I do. So you see, I used the liquid blush. I have the Luminous blush. I got the matte blush, the Soft Pinch matte blush, matte bouncy blush. This is a matte, fantastic. I have the lip oil, the mascara, the foundation. I don't know if I have their concealer. I know I have the foundation though. So yeah, I mean, I'm very pleased with Rare Beauty. I really like Rare Beauty. That's why, and now it's expensive. It is your next tier up above. It's like your mid tiers, what I call your mid tiers, like Fenty, Rare Beauty, House Labs could be mid tier, but I tend to think her stuff is high tier. Is a little bit high tier. Lady Gaga with House Labs. I really want to use House Labs, but it's not budget, and we are focused on budget. So now when I do start using it, I will let y'all know. I will talk about it. I may actually one day put a high-end section, a mid-tier and a high-end section on the website, and just have stuff where I'm trying high-end products, and stuff like Live Tinted, Rare Beauty, Fenty Beauty, House Labs. I will do something with that. Dior, I have a thing from Dior. I have one thing from Yves Saint Laurent. I don't splurge on things like that too often. Densational is what I would consider a high end, almost a high end. She in the mid tier category too. I feel like, because a lot of the stuff that I buy that is Densational is mid tier, but mid tier price, it's on par with Fenty and Rare Beauty. So that's why I'm like, hey, she's kind of mid tier, but Densational is not cheap either. So there's that. But anyway, so then to finish off the look, I lined my lips with, now this lip combo was fire this morning. I was not expecting it to be that good. I just was like, I'm just gonna put some lipstick on, put a lip liner on, and put some lipstick on, because I thought I was gonna wear lip gloss, and then I changed my mind at the last second. But this lip combo turned out to be fire, and this color actually works really well for me. I was very impressed with the color. So for the lip liner, this is the Stay Ever Gel Lip Liner from NK New York. And it is this shade. It's like a burgundy brownish shade. So I actually am going to kind of do something with it. But this lip color was crazy. It turned out so well. Because I wasn't expecting this with this lip liner and this color combo. I just at the last minute, I had already picked this out and then to put on. And then at the last minute, I grabbed this lipstick. This is a liquid lipstick. This is the Essence 8-Hour Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Fiery Red. So it's a red, but it's like a coral. And it's really orange. So I wanted orange to go with this. And I thought that was a nice contrast, but staying within the orange family. So y'all see this color combination with the lip liner. But I was fire. I was like, oh wow. Now, it has done very well for 8 hours worth of wear. I have worn this. I finished this. This is like the last thing I put on. So, as y'all can see, look at that. That is gorgeous. That lip combination is fire. Okay. I was not expecting that. So, yes, look at that. That is stunning on my lips. It looks like it almost looks like, I don't know, like not real, but but real. I don't know. It's kind of odd. It's kind of an odd, cool. It's cool, but I'm like, wow, I wasn't expecting that to work that well. But I really like that lip liner. That lip liner is good for that to be from, because I bought that from the hair store, same hair store I bought this hair and this flower. For that to be like that, like, that's pretty good for like $1 and some change. It's not expensive. It's like $1.99 at most. Yeah, I really like that lip liner. And this 8-Hour Matte, like I say, this is held up from me eating lunch and drinking a drink. This is, I mean, it degraded slightly, but it wasn't like terrible. It's also dries quickly, and it performs very well, and it's very comfortable on my lips. But yeah, I was not expecting how well this lip combo was gonna turn out. I was like, oh, that was my face this morning when I put it on. So yeah. So then to top everything off, I used the old standby. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. Fantastic. It held that makeup together because even though I was sweating, listen, it really didn't move. The makeup didn't move too much. So it did a fantastic job. It did exactly what I asked it to do. And I really wasn't outside a whole long time. It was warm today, but I wasn't outside like a whole bunch. I was in the building most of the day until I left. So I wasn't really sweating all that much. And it held up fantastically. So that is the completed look. And I thought it turned out very nicely. I really did. I thought this turned out very nicely. It did exactly what I wanted it to do, which was a nice, full, clean look with orange, which I don't wear that often. So I'm very pleased with the look. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in and watching me break down this look. We now have 6 series and we have a lot of content being posted weekly. I try to do things weekly. Try to get things done timely and get everything posted up and put, descriptions and tell you what's going on. So I want to thank you for watching. Come back in and watch more of my videos later. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bells and whistles for notifications to get notified when I a new video. So thanks for watching. Come back and see me later. Peace.